To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Washington Nationals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Steven Strasburg will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he had his good stuff going in his last start, recording 10 strikeouts. He'll look to duplicate that here.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Carl Crawford will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load. But I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the league championship series.
Here's a pitch taken for ball 1 as we get underway here at 7:06.
First pitch, 7:06.
To short, hit hard. Desmond with a great stop. He's up with it. The throw in time.
Wow, made it look easy. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A chilly October night here for Game 1. 47 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
And he takes a cold strike, too.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Ripped on the ground to first. LaRoche gloves it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Perfect start so far here in the first inning. He's keeping the ball down, and he's gotten 2 quick ground ball outs. Nothing to it. This game's easy.
Chris Davis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, the first thoughts about Kemp or what he can do with the bat at the plate, but he's not bad in the field either. Doesn't have the speed to play center field efficiently, but he's got a power arm and will get his fair share of outfield assists.
Ian Desmond comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ian Desmond.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Kershaw into the windup. Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Two and two.
This is a guy who generally stays around the strike zone. He's not going to walk a whole lot of guys, so you're going to get some pitches to hit.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. In the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
At the plate, Jason Worth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Bryce Harper gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, this has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game 1.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rips this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. After 1, no score. Yasiel Puig will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Strasburg looks in. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Rendon is there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting first, shortstop,
Hanley Ramirez will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting sixth.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Up the middle and off his leg. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Oh, nice recovery, though.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. First pitch of the at-bat. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
One and one, here it comes. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this was do or die out there. You can't fault the effort, but
I think if he takes a deeper angle and just tries to play this on the hop, he probably could have prevented that runner from scoring. Instead, he essentially plays this into an RBI triple.
Stepping in now, Evan Gaucho. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Span. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Nationals nothing. Wilson Ramos will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
And here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Anthony Rendon takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Runners on first with one down. Fly ball out to right field. Puig on the run, and that's the second out of the inning.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly, and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
Here's the first baseman, Adam LaRoche, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swung on and chopped to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. LA's on top, 1-0. Clayton Kershaw, set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Straight smoke right there. Both pitches in the upper 90s.
Strasburg gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
So he's pitching himself into a perfect situation here. He gets 2 quick outs. He needs to get this guy with the middle of their order coming up. He doesn't want to mess with them with guys on base.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Grounded to short. There is Desmond. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Denard Span, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The center fielder, Denard
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Steven Strasburg.
In now, Steven Strasburg. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Belted high in the air out to left. Crawford ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And that misses 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
3-2 now. Jason Worth is on deck. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Jason Worth, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Ramirez tags, and they got him at second base. A windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Wilson Ramos is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
and they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Problems compounding here after a smooth start to the game.
Yeah, whoever that guy was that pitched the first 2 innings, he hasn't shown up yet in the third. He's looked like a completely different guy.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-1. Chris Davis will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Tap foul at home plate. Strasburg is ready. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
The right fielder, number 66.
Yasiel Puig stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 2-1. Ryan Zimmerman is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Puig, still going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. You know, a night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Anthony Rendon is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. Kemp is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's the first baseman, Adam LaRoche. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, A.J. Ellis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Strasburg steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Rendon has it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Juan Uribe strides into the box, and let's see if he can keep it going after the RBI triple his first time up.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. In there, 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Evan Gaucho is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Spin throw, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Nationals 2 and the Dodgers 1. And there is Denard Span. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. But a fine grab by the shortstop Ramirez as he takes away a hit, and there's one gone.
Well, I'm not sure if he caught that ball or the ball caught him. You better check the webbing in his glove after that one. I think that's the hardest ball we've seen hit all night.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Ian Desmond will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. Clayton Kershaw will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And it's back to the top of the order now. Here's Carl Crawford. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Not exactly the finest of starts to the inning out there on the mound. A walk followed by a wild pitch. Well, this is a good time to go out there and say, hey, what's up?
Trying to hold the lead. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Span is under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Center fielder number 27, Matt Kemp.
So stepping in, Matt Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Now, if he throws him a strike here, I think he's crazy, especially with an open base.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The batter,
Chris Davis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, a much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
The 2-1 on its way to 2-2 now. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Yasiel Puig will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. And we are tied 2-2. Jason Worth gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
We keep talking about it. Be careful of signs of tiring, but that's 3 straight strikeouts for him. He's getting even more unhittable as this one goes along.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Wilson Ramos will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Simple throw over there.
And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, that last pitch puts him at 100, so that probably makes this his last inning, even if he makes it all the way through.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's going to be a fair ball as Crawford scurries to get there. The relay. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Men on third with 2 down. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Nationals Park. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. A.J. Ellis will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. And you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Tyler Clippard will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Tyler Clippard.
1 Uribe will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Boy, they blew this opportunity here. It's a tie game. You've got a runner at second, nobody out. The only thing you're doing as a hitter right now, get the guy to third base. I mean, this could be a huge mistake.
Evan Gaucho digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder, he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Andre Ethier will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
16, Andre Ethier.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Got a fastball to his liking. It was middle in, so he was able to turn on it and pull it right through the hole to pick up the RBI.
Carl Crawford will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Matt Kemp gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Comes set, now the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Craig Stammen will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
Craig Stammen.
Chris Davis will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Well, he hasn't swung the bat all that well against the other guy, so hopefully this new pitcher will give him a chance to swing it a little better. 2 strikeouts already.
Looking to minimize the damage here, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, things are bad enough as it is, but if you keep falling behind guys like this, he could make this a 5-run inning with just 1 swing.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there.
That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Strike, 2 called, and it's even at 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The Dodgers lead it 3-2. J.P. Howell will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
J.P. Howell.
Anthony Rendon will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Couldn't see a better result in this at-bat.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. A quick out number 1.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Adam LaRoche stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
The 0-1 delivery. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Denard Span digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Now the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail 3-2. Yasiel Puig will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the right as the count moves to 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Popped high in the air. Rendon is there for it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 17.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
A.J. Ellis digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Two and 0 now. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Juan Uribe will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
That didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
Here comes the 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with more from Game 1 after this. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Brian Matheny is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 31, Brian. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot,
Danny Espinoza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Espinoza.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
This is skied out toward right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jim Johnson will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
Number 45, Jim Johnson.
Striding in to start the 9th, Evan Gaucho, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th, strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Standing in now, Eric Babcock. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Here's Carl Crawford now. Out in front of it, strike one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Span will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
The catcher, number 40.
That's a huge leadoff single as he's the tying run down there at first. But look how excited he is. Man, he's fired up.
Wilson Ramos comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Jansen comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Nope. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Working away pretty much exclusively here so far.
And I don't think they're doing it to set up anything on the inside part of the plate. I doubt they're going to give him anything to pull.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
A big first out there. That keeps the tying run anchored at first, and that's important because it's still going to take an extra base hit to get him home.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Way outside. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Anthony Rendon strides in, grounded out his last time through. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless ninth and finish off the Dodger victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 3-2. Good night from D.C.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.